this is my Atari Lynx carrier that I had back in the 90s. I don't even know what this wire's for. What is this wire for? Anyway, this is where my Lynx sat for years and years and years. And it's still where all my Link, well, not all, but most of my Link cartridges live. I need to find a better place for these. Now that I've got my analog pocket that can play these, they need to be someplace more convenient. I also need to go back and start collecting some more of these. I really don't have that many Lynx games. But I also need to find a place to put this carrier, this case, because this is a pretty cool case. Anyway, what's the name of this series? Oh yeah, what's in the mail sack? Alright, wow, have I really not opened any mail down here since the 16th? I guess I really haven't gotten anything in a while, but it is now the 22nd. It's Monday, my dudes, April 22nd. The hardest work is simply resting. Stop working so hard. There is some truth to that. I don't feel so good today. I've got a migraine, and I can guarantee you it's because I've kind of done a little bit too much recently, both at work and at home. I've done, especially down here, I've done some organizing. My Switch games had gotten a little out of control, as well as my PlayStation 5, and I organized them all. And I've got more to do. I have been putting off my Xbox shelf. Actually, it's 2 bookcases with Xbox games. I've been putting it off for a while. And I don't ever film myself in front of it. That's the thing. If I film myself in front of something, I will feel motivated to clean it. But I don't film myself over the Xbox, in front of the Xbox bookcase, because it's dark. It's like just a little bit darker in that corner of the room. So I don't film myself over there. And I've been putting off organizing it. And I really need to stop doing that. Anyway, one package today. It's from these guys. It's from Super Rare. Let's open it. Oh, they really are hyping Go Mecha Ball. Do I own this? I don't remember if I own it. If I own it, I haven't played it. I also own that other one that they do. What is it? Oxto? But I haven't played it either. My backlog is very real and very intense. Hack. I don't know how you pronounce this game. This is Metroidvania. And it's one that I've kind of been looking forward to. I came this close to buying it on PC, and then Super Rare announced that they were doing a physical, and I love Super Rare. I love their stuff. They always do such a good job. So I held out for that. But yeah, it's a Metroidvania. And I like Metroidvanias. Anyway. Monday, my dudes. Tuesday, my dudes. April 23rd. Your heart knows the way, especially to the liquor store. This is dumb. All right, 2 packages. Red Art Games and PlayAsia. And I have to be honest, I don't remember what's in either of them. I know that both of them sent me email saying, hey, these are shipped. But, like, I don't remember what it was. Let's look at Red Art first. Alright, what are you, Red Art? You're a couple of stuff. Whoop. Another lanyard. Jets and guns. Is that what Red Art's doing these days? Is the lanyards? I think it might be. I do know I have a bunch of them, and I have been debating about what to do. Like, what do I do with these fucking things? I'm thinking I'm going to put like a little pin in one of the shelves and just kind of like hang them there. I don't know. Let's see what these games are. I mean, one of them is going to be Jets and Guns. 2, because that's what the lanyard's about. But I don't remember what the other one is. Oh, Galactic Wars EX. So, Jets and Guns 2, I don't remember. I think I have a vague memory of this being kind of a Saturn-era shmup. And Red Art Games, they publish a lot of, or the physicals of a lot of shmups, and I tend to really enjoy them. So, there's that. And Galactic Wars EX, now this one, this is a game that I actually own. What do I own it on? I think I own it digitally for the Switch. Or maybe it's digitally for the PC on Steam. I don't remember. The point is I enjoyed it. It's another shmup. And it was something that I enjoyed, and when I saw that Red Art was doing a physical edition of it, I was like, hell yeah, let's get that. And then there's 2 stickers. And then whatever this is. Looks like postcards. Cool! I'll file those away in my postcard folder after I'm done opening this next one. Alright, let's look at the next one. PlayAsia. Alright, what are you, PlayAsia? You're a bunch of stuff. Ah, yes. Oh, boy. Alright, so Slave Zero, let's talk about Slave Zero. This is a, it's Slave Zero X. This is a, would you call it a sequel, or would you call it a reboot? The point is it's a either a sequel or a reboot or a reimagining or something of an older game on modern consoles, but it has kind of retro graphics, retro aesthetic. It is one that I was slightly on the fence about buying. It got kind of mixed reviews. But, I mean, obviously, I pulled the trigger. And, I guess what I'm saying is that I know that this is a game that probably has some mixed reviews, but I still kind of wanted it. And then this one, dude, yeah, I don't remember what this is, but it's a limited East Asia collector's edition of something. with boobs. It's got boobs. Let's not dance around the double D's. Let's open it and see if we can't figure out from box art what this game is. Somehow justify. Because I didn't get this because it was titillating. Because it's not titillating, but I'm sure I had some good reason. Some good reason to buy it. I just don't remember what it is. Ah, they're shmups. They're cute 'em ups. Okay, that's why. It's because I'm a shmup. I'm a fan of shmups, and this one is a shmup. Tuesday, my dudes. This is where I put my postcards. Oh, I need to get more. I need to get more of those. We are running low. But, yeah, this is where I put them, because, like, what the hell am I supposed to do with these? Today is gonna be a day, and it's gonna be a day for you. Day, it's a very big day. Wednesday, my dudes. April 24th. You are capable of doing anything you set your mind to, like choosing a restaurant for a large group. I mean, I am capable of doing that, but, you know, I don't want to do it. 2 packages. I'm a little excited about one of them, and the other one, I don't know what the hell it is. So let's open the one that I know, and I'm excited for. It is from Fun Stock. Jiminy Christmas. I just finished Lies of P recently. So I've been saying Jiminy Christmas a lot more. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying it because of Lies of P. You know, maybe because he's like, you know, Jiminy Cricket, but it's Gemini in the Lies of P. Whatever. All right, Jiminy Christmas. Fun Stock. This is their most recent one. Oh man, this is a book. I forgot that this was a book. So it's Pico Collection 4 and Sunsoft Collection 2. Which, of course, Sunsoft Collection 2 has, like, Arrow the Acrobat 2 and some other fun stuff. Oh, it's got a Blaster Master. That's pretty cool. And then Pico, I'm always freaking confused by who the hell Pico is. I keep meaning to look it up because it seems like they're just a company that has like gone back and bought the rights to a bunch of stuff from the heyday, the golden age, the silver age of video games. Because, you know, they got the zero tolerance games on here. They got Street Racer. Wasn't that an Eidos game? I don't remember. They have Glover, which I think I have Glover. I don't. Anyway, the point is, this is an N64 game. But the point is that like I don't know who Pico is. But in addition to that, here's a book. Pretty cool book. All right, next package. This is the one I don't know who the hell this is. It's gonna be a surprise. Maybe. The surprise is that I don't know how to open bags. Donut Dodo, Day 1 Edition, from Pix and Love Games. Flynn's Arcade Publishing. Yeah, I don't remember what this is. Let's open it. See if I can't refresh my memory on this particular game. Oh, I remember now. This is a retro arcade inspired game, like an arcade game that never existed, kind of a thing. I do remember this now. And I'm pretty interested in playing it now that I remember it. Wednesday, my dudes. There's nothing Nietzsche couldn't teach you about the raising of the wrist. Socrates himself was permanently pissed. Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday, my dudes. April 25th. Wake up with the determination to find a job that doesn't make you get up so early. Honestly, my job doesn't make me get up so early. I don't start my job until 9, and I work from home. Which means that, realistically, I could sleep in till 8:50 and roll out of bed and go to work. I can't do that, though, because my daughter has to get on the school bus, and so I have to get up early for her. Because she won't get up on her own, you see. You see what I'm saying here, is that children, teenagers, don't want to get up in the morning. And I understand. I was like that. 2 packages. One from Japan and one from Limited Run Games. So the Japanese one is something I got on eBay. And it's a game that I've been kind of on the fence about getting for a while now. And I finally just took the plunge. And I will explain what I mean by that as soon as we get it open. I also realized that I was just in Japan, and it is silly to order a game from Japan after I got home. But I guess it's not really that silly, because I'm no longer in Japan, you see. I also wasn't looking for this game over in Japan, because, like I said, I've been on the fence for a while. My gosh. This is obnoxious to open. I mean, I appreciate that they did a great job packing it so that it wouldn't get ruined on the way to the States. But it's still obnoxious to open. Alright. Baroque for the Sega Saturn. Yep. Some fingerprints. Hey, there's me. So Baroque is it's a role-playing game that came out in Japan. It came out for the Saturn. I believe they also ported it to the PlayStation 1 and then eventually to the PlayStation 2, although the PlayStation 2 port changed things up quite a bit. There was later on a Wii port that might have come out here in the States. I don't remember, but it also was a different beast entirely. The one that I'm most interested in is the one that I got right here, which is the original Sega Saturn version. Now, it's a role-playing game, and I didn't say it was a JRPG, did I? I'm trying not to use that term because I know that the Japanese developers in particular don't really care for that term, because there was a period where it was used derisively. I never used it that way, but I still try to respect them by not using the term. So if I did use it, I apologize. I'm not going to start over and fix it. I'm just going to say I'm sorry and move on. It's a habit I'm trying to break, you see. Anyway, but it's this RPG that it has some really interesting mechanics. It almost has some roguelite elements to it. And it's a dark... almost kind of Lovecraftian fantasy RPG, where you I think you're descending like a tower. It's funny how much of the back is in English, but yeah, I think you're descending a tower and you're trying to get to the top. And as you're going up, you'll encounter NPCs that will come back to the hub world and unlock things that will hopefully make each subsequent run easier. with the ultimate goal of being, getting to the top of this tower. Anyway, that's what my understanding of it is. But it's a game that like is beloved by a lot of people. It's like a cult classic. And the reason I've been on the fence about getting it is that it's Japanese RPG, so it's going to be very text heavy with a lot of Japanese text. But I now have a Polymega that can play these things, and it can sideload patches to whatever game you're playing, and there are English translation patches for this game. So I am going to use an English translation patch it so that I can understand it and play it. And that's kind of the ultimate thing that made me decide, hey, why not I pull the trigger and finally get this thing, was the realization that, oh, hey, I now have the ability to play patches without having to do some crazy rigmarole on my PC and ripping the disc or downloading the ISO illegally and all that stuff. So I bought the original, and I'm going to play, not like I have any problem with people downloading ISOs, by the way. I say pirate all your games. But, basically screw modern capitalistic system in any way you can. But that's beside the point. I'm a collector. I want to have the real deal. And I can apply patches. So there it is. All right. Next package. Limited run games. One more drink. Limited run games. Now what's hilarious is I know what one of the things in this box is, but I think there's more than one thing in this box, because it's a pretty thick box, unless I once again bought a collector's edition. But let's open it up and see. Yep, there it is. More than one thing. All right. So this is the one game that I knew was coming. Atari Recharge Collection 3 and 4. I have got up here somewhere. Boom. Atari Recharge Collection 1 and 2. I think I've already talked about this in one of my play-in videos. But of course I wanted to get 3 and 4. 3 and 4 includes Caverns of Mars, Yars Recharged, Gravatar Recharged, and Missile Command. Now, Yars Recharged I've played on PC. I've got it on my Steam Deck. I've got it on Steam. And I've played it mostly on my Steam Deck. It's pretty fun. It's not as fun as the original Yars. Yars Revenge is like really, that's a freaking classic. That's a legendary title, one of the best of all times. But it's pretty fun. These other ones I haven't played. I haven't played any of these. So it's going to be kind of an interesting thing to check them out. I believe there's another collection that I've pre-ordered. The next one that has like 5 and 6. But don't quote me on that. The other game, Saturnalia. I don't remember this. It's a survival horror game, obviously. That's what it says right there. But I don't remember. I am assuming that when it came time to buy the Atari one, I looked at what else. I tried to do this new thing with limited run games, because I've bought like so many things accidentally duplicate because I forget. So one of the things I'm trying to do with limited run games is I wait until the week that the games, limited run games has like these open pre-orders where it's like they're open for like a month or so. And they just, however many they sell, that's how many they sell. And then once it's closed, you can't buy it anymore. So what I'm starting to do to try to reduce the amount of things that I accidentally purchased twice is I wait until the week that things are expiring, and then I buy the stuff that's expiring that week. That way, I reduce the risk of accidentally buying things twice. And so I'm assuming what happened was this thing was, not this one, this one. This thing was probably closing one week. This was another game that was closing that week, and I was like, I don't know this, and I looked it up, and I was like, hey, that sounds fun, and I decided to get it. And then I, promptly forgot about it, because that was months ago. Who the fuck remembers that shit? But it's survival horror, and I do like survival horror. Maybe I'll use it for Spooktober this year. I don't know. So it's Thursday, but I have a feeling this is the end of the video. I was looking at my package tracking, and I don't believe I have anything else game-related coming. So, if this is the end of the video, toodles. Thursday, my dude.